Gabel is like one of the best CDs that I've listened to in a while when it comes to Haitian music. Actually, that's what's playing in my car right now. And I would like to know what inspired you guys to write your music. Where did your inspiration come from?
Bon, pour moi, inspiration par ma dit nous, moi, c'est toute belle mesdames que moi rencontré chaque fois performer. Non, pour dire la vérité, inspiration, c'est pas like, you know, qui a sorti n'importe côté. So, il n'y a pas besoin d'un specific place. Et il dépend, like, you know, de vision que pour l'album. Parce que pour l'album ça, parce que l'année que fait l'album ça, je peux connaître Gabel. So, l'album était presque fini, l'envie de Gabel, c'est que quand la musique qui était fini, réécrit. Job là, c'est facile pour moi, so, monsieur avec l'autre nègre fait tout job difficile, seulement ça me vient, comme quand on dit, me vient pendant manger à séparer. So, me vient, manger, me faire ça capable.
Et puis c'est à piler, monsieur.
Et puis c'est à piler, les gens ont coupé me battre là. Bon, yeah, pour inspiration, monsieur, comme je monsieur, like 24 ans, jeune, I think probably the youngest, you know, my so band leader, like, you know, in the HMI, so, pour le moment dans le studio, like, you know, the volume, à travailler, je travaille, pour me dire, quel pour un jeune qui fait toute musique ça pour qu'on lui monsieur fait tout bagage ça, les gens qui aident of course, mais pour monsieur qui a toute idée ça, toute belle mélodie, toute belle partie sur ça, perdre la vie, on me dit man, ça sont un nègre like you know, même le plus grand que monsieur me suppose mettre plus bas. On apprendre mais monsieur so inspiration monsieur par contre si c'est mal une inspiration c'est dans Kaboudou par contre monsieur inspiration.
Yeah, well, you know, everything revolves about your environment. You know, we have a great team. You know, we have a great team in Gabel. We have Flav, you know, which is the man when he's one of the founders of the band. You know. He's that guy with the tape. With the tape on his mouth because he talks a lot. So we have to tape his mouth. We have Bob Doyle, which is the lead guitar, excellent guitar player, you know, excellent. When son qui joue guitare, je suis dans Show of Haïti, on des très populaires show off avec Show of nous sommes ici. Nous avons un petit Paul qui joue basse, tous les monsieur sortent dans Show of qui rentrent ici. Et nous avons Bacon qui était conduit dans I think Reflex, c'est batteur nous et nous avons Jay nous made avec Flav catalog, you know, one of the funniest guy, one of the best performers.
Best singer too. All
best
around
performers, you know,
yes.
he's a mad performer. You know, he's very good. You know, and I don't know, I'm guessing, you know. And we have also our rhythm guitar, which is Patrick Previos. You know, a lot of people knows him. He writes most of Addy's materials. You know, he works on most of them. You know, and we have the manager also, which is Patrick Flav. And this man is just amazing. You know, with everything he does. You know, he makes us feel like, you know, we're more than a band now. You know, we're like family. We're like brothers. You know, and now we even rent a place where we play soccer.
Yes, sir.
Every Sunday the band plays soccer. You know, so. That's how close we got to each other. So, you know, and we can't complain, you know, because c'est ça il doit inspirer bien because once mind clear, m'pa connait nan konta a Flav, m'pa nan konta Jim, m'pa nan konta catalog, we just all flowing, you know. Nous vinn dans studio and we think and then bon Dieu béni nous, li ba nous studio pa nous côté Fat Sound c'est pour fanfan épave. Et moi c'est moi qui travaille là-dedans, studio ça tout Gabel tout utiliser comme studio Gabel pour travailler. And you know, we're very blessed. As a young band, we're very blessed all around. You know, we can't complain about that.
Where do you see Gabel going in like the next year, the next 5 years?
It's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. It's gonna get more popular. It's gonna get bigger. You know, because that's what Gabel's been doing since Gabel started. You know, when I first got into Zingling, you know, Gabel's on group or jazz that I've been following. You know, even when I was in Zingling and I used to travel with Gabel, you know, when I'm off, I should just because I like the band so much. And the thing is, when I was leaving Zingling, I had so many options. I had so many options. I had so many people like, you know, just ready to get their hands on me, you know. So, and I was like, wow. I travel with Zingling. I travel a lot with Zingling, you know, especially Europe, the Caribbean, a lot of places. You know, went to Los Angeles, and everywhere I go, I will not leave the trip without hearing about Gabel in some type of way. I'm like, wow, this band's only like a year old, and everywhere I go, we went to Los Angeles and we went to play this gig, and the guy the promoter who was doing it was asking us about Gabel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, you know, and I didn't even know anything about the band. So when I was leaving England, Gabel was one of the options. I'm like, wow, not only Gabel is in my age range, you know, and Gabel has a brighter future, you know, and with, especially what I want to do. I'm a type of guy who sets goals, you know. When I started playing in 2004, keyboard, I'm like, you know, I really love England. England's still one of my favorite bands, you know. I'm like, hey, I will one day play in England. 3 years later, for I don't know how, Richie called me, and he's like, you know, when Nick left, and then I got into England. I spent like a year and some change with them. Put out an album with them, the second biggest, you know, album, and I'm like, okay, this is one goal that's done. You know, I'm moving to the next thing right now, which is Gabel, which is to take Gabel and just boom, just like Richie did with England, you know. So this is my goal. So.
Flav, do you have any personal goals for Gabel?
My personal goal again is to achieve. I'm doing somebody like, you know, to dream like, of course, but I'm not feeling bad, like, you know, over and over again. Parce que I'm besoin society insanity. So ça n'a pas essayé faire presque c'est prendre musique là, venir avec une nouvelle idée, venir avec bagaille comme du musique pas gain peu que j'aime faire tout ça que la musique fait qu'elle fait juste dire qu'elle fait déjà. Mais nous-mêmes nous en fait nous-mêmes là prolongeant pour le faire jeune monde connaît que you know what, it's okay for you to be in music. Musique là c'est pas un bad label because you toujours musicien c'est pas car bon c'est exactly. So nous besoin set like you know certain nous besoin set like you know certain like you know goals pour jeune monde cap lever parce que c'est goal c'est pour nous Gabel côté li qu'on y a pour demain pour musique et là aussi Gabel pour nous dire OK tell jazz ou besoin là parce que qu'on a wale pas côté dans le monde c'est aussi tabou combo tout le monde a combo. So again, it's gonna take a lot of hard work parce que t'as beaucoup de côté just overnight.
Just by sitting down.
Just by sitting down. So nous connaissons vrai, there's gonna be hurdles, again, there's gonna be obstacles, again, mon cavale dit non, again, mon cavale voit wash you no, mais again, c'est just you know brush them off and then move on.
Jay, do you have anything? As far as your personal
goal for Gabel, it's not only it's me that know Flav, everybody was in Gabel. Comme si ou jamais découragé, no matter what people say, ou connaît tout ça en fait. Faut jeune monde qui aime, faut jeune monde qui pas aime. Et ça, monde qui pas aime, c'est ça qui a bon plus force comme si pour voir jazz là, on point. Et dem da aime ouais tout, comme moi c'est grand monde, m'a fait grand monde pour l'aime d'avoir un petit moi, pour voir la musique et puis pour moi next génération Gabel là, pour nos Gabel là toujours là comme si
What steps do you think, as a Haitian community, what steps do you think we can actually take to change that?
I think by you know by not having that selfish attitude, by helping one another to know that hey, it's a business. It's a bit just like McDonald's and Burger King. You know, mostly wherever you see a McDonald's, there's always a Burger King right across from it. But that's still, you know, I like McDonald's. He might like Burger King, you know. And we might be in the same car. I'll be like, okay, go to McDonald's. He'll go to Burger King, you know. So we need to stop being selfish, and we need to show other people, like the other nations, that we care about our music. To not take their music, you know, to not prioritize their music over our music. Parce que moi peux souffrir et pas les c'est destiné chérie parce que c'est où mari. Moi fais peut-être moi pas parti. Vin faire la vie fleurie. Tant pis fait moi mon paradis chérie. Ta couillon belle flèche a grandi. Pour la vie va continuer. Écoutez que moi capé crier. C'est où que
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Flav.
This is Jay.
This is Daniel Duet Sanzo.
And we are
Gabel. And whenever we are in Tampa Bay, which is my hometown, nous toujours branchés sur ivisiontv.net.
Si monsieur, si mesdames, posez.
Joignez ivisiontv.net. Bon bagaille. Allez.
Gabel avec des appels, allez.